back we go. But yeah, just the amount of mileage they got out of this singular zone that I'm exploring, it just is absurd. How do I get to this one? Maybe I have to raise this one up. Because it doesn't look like I can do much with this. Okay, where does this go? Oh. Okay, so we got a warp gate. Still can't actually still can't warp between them yet. Okay, so we want to go here. Isn't there a chest where I destroyed the first poison thing? You're right. There was. Alright, let's go grab that. Let's go grab that. Because I totally forgot. Oh, what? Oh no, that's just climbing. We already got what's up here. Okay, so back down we go. I'll grab the other one. The other chest that I missed. How much stuff is there? Hopefully we get a prequel about Kratos and his wife. Yeah, it would be nice. I know I did get a comic. I did get a comic for pre-ordering the, like, deluxe edition of this game. So, there is something. I just don't know how much. I should take a look at it. Yeah, one thing I like about this is kind of the open worldy elements, because it's not much, but it is... Each section is, like, large and expansive enough that, like... I mean, we keep finding these little details. It's nuts. Can I... How do I lift it back up again? Oh. This is deep. Okay, so back we go. Let's hope these guys aren't too brutal. Oh! No enemies. Just some Dust of Realms. Well, that works out really well. This game had more stealth elements, it would be God of War, Assassin's Creed. Yeah, kinda. I'm glad it didn't. Honestly, it reminds me more of Uncharted 4, to some degree. The open world sections. I guess that game did have stealth as well. Oh. I guess that wasn't that bad. And now I can get over there. Is there anything else? I guess the rest I'll have to check out in a bit. Or I went the wrong way. I don't know. We'll find out. Let's go this way first. Well, I guess this works out. I'm really glad we don't have to wait for the boy. He just automatically warps to you. Another traveler. I'm fucked. You wanna lock in on him? Thank you.
You okay, brother?
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to fight this guy.
I'm coming to you.
Let's see. Did I see the video where the director of God of War cried? Yeah, I think I mentioned this actually the second night or something like that. Yeah, I'm gonna wait until I'm at least level 5 or 6 to fight him. Let's just go around him for a second. Whew.
Almost. If we could just find the other pieces of the language disc.
Let's stay away from him for a second. I'm not here. Don't worry about me. Yeah, that traveler is scary. Yeah! He's ridiculous. I'll probably just go back up and see if I can go the other way. Because, yeah, this is not where I intended to end up here. But yeah, I saw the director of God of War. For people that don't know, the director of God of War, this game, of course, guy, it's Sony Santa Monica. He hadn't seen the reviews. They all came out on one day because that was when the embargo was. And so when he was looking at it, he more or less just went to Metacritic to see what the accumulated reviews were. I could cheese him with arrows and axe throws. I don't think I do enough damage, and he clears distance really fast. So chances are he just wrecked my shit. But yeah, isn't his name like really close to Balrog? Like Peter Balrog, but not quite. But yeah, so effectively he just pulls up Metacritic or whatever, and more or less just starts crying a little bit because he was so worried that they'd, you know, do poorly. Hope they take another 5 years for the next one. I agree. Like, okay, so many games come out every day, week, month, whatever. Can I even get up to this lift section, actually? No, it doesn't look like it. There's actually nothing here. But like, there's so many games coming out every year that I would much rather pay a lot of money every 5 years for a really good game from a studio than almost the same amount of money for a inferior version of the same thing. You know, I don't want to pay 60, 90 bucks for Mass Effect Andromeda when I can wait five years between titles and get Last of Us 2 or God of War. Okay, now we go over here. Because, you know, to me, I'm more than willing to wait for God of War 5, 6, whatever you want to call the next God of War game. I'm more than willing to wait a long time for it. I can easily be patient if it means that the game is going to be another masterpiece. Yeah, God of War 5. Wasn't there God of War Ascension or something that was like prior to that was not numbered? I know next to nothing about the series, to be totally honest. They just weren't it's not that they weren't my thing. I just
ready yourself, boy.
I didn't have a platform.
A dangerous beast. We will take him down together.
What? Oh, the hell is this?
ready.
Well, this is new. God of War Ascension is technically a prequel. It's like a wolf man. It is a wolf man. Wolver. Oh! Oh no! Oh no! I never want to do that again.
How was that?
I see improvement.
Okay, so apparently God of War Ascension was atrocious. But they had 5 years with Mass Effect Andromeda. They just wasted the whole time trying to make procedural generation work with Frostbite. Oh, that's a bad idea. Yeah, from what I heard, they were kind of trying to make No Man's Sky, but with a AAA team. Which, I think we're still 10 years from somebody making a good No Man's Sky. Like, right now, somebody could make a really good Spore, probably. But I don't think anybody would succeed in making a good No Man's Sky. We're just not there yet. Finally, we can get over here. I don't see a way of breaking that. But I have a way up anyway. An indie dev could make a good Spore with almost no budget. An indie dev could make part of Spore with a good budget. I think to make the entirety of what Spore wanted to be, you would need a much bigger studio and more money. Oh shoot, gotta go back up. I think there's another explosive thing. The Spore is turning 10 this year. Yeah! It sucks. I think is that the first victim of EA? Like, true victim? EB this, but this one's backwards. Is it? Is that the right? Okay, so that's good. I want to say Spore was... The sports genre was the first true victim of EA. I could believe that. I know people have been suggesting a lot of, good sandbox games. I know there's several indie games out there that are kind of like the Spore. They were kind of like the Spore, cell stage.
Watch your back!
Not quite the same. Oh, I see it. There we go. Finally! I've been trying to get through that for ages. Okay, so that one's good, that one's good. Where's the last one? Ah, there it is. There we go. Yeah, I'd love to see somebody tackle the idea of Spore again. Hell, I'd love to see No Man's Sky turn out to be good by the end of its development cycle. That'd be amazing. I actually rather liked the game. It just was disappointing. Ah, it's explosives. Boy, you will never be this hardcore. I walk into fire because it feels good. Or because I don't give a shit. I get plenty of HP items. I don't know. I guess you're just invincible. But you're not hardcore invincible. You're just kind of child invincible. Mists of Helheim. Lingering area of effect creates a small hazard and inflicts frost damage to all enemies inside. Okay, that might actually be really good. Let's equip this for a little while. I'm not investing in any of my runic attacks because I don't know... Ooh, pristine ore of the realm. A flawless stone containing a mixture of rare metals used to upgrade powerful armor. Only found in the Iron Cove. No Man's Sky is still in development. Yeah, sort of. So a lot of people probably that kind of just gave up on it when it first came out. But No Man's Sky really did... Wait, what? Huh. I didn't realize I could climb down here. That's kind of neat. There's chests at the end of the dock. Oh, wow. Okay, but yeah, they haven't abandoned No Man's Sky. The only thing they abandoned was talking to the media, which they were never very good at to begin with. So, I think we've got another major patch coming up within the next, 3 months? I think they hint towards things. What No Man's Sky needed was to come out. They needed to lay it all out there in the beginning instead of being super vague. Because, honestly, they were very vague, but they were kind of explicit about what it actually was. I never actually got this chest, did I? Huh. But, like, they should have, instead of being this amazing galaxy, they should have been like, yeah, it's just like a procedurally generated thing. It's beautiful, but, like, don't expect it to be this, like, ridiculous, perfect MMO and whatever. And, you know, actually just clear the air about what their game was. Because I think their biggest mistake was they were coy, and it screwed them.
There's something down there.
Son of a bitch, we're going back. But, then what they should have done was had a bunch of, updates in the pipeline to go out, like, once a month. That's actually, so this is a rule of thumb for all early access games. One, be upfront about it. Let everyone know this is early access. Don't expect a masterpiece within a week, month, week, whatever, of the game coming out. Like, this is going to take time. Nobody knew it was going to be early access. Okay, how the hell do I get over to that? There's like a rift in between where I am and stuff. I don't know. And then the other thing is, so once you've kind of let everybody know, yeah, this is going to be early access. This game isn't done yet. Here are the failings. Here's a roadmap even. Roadmaps are real important. The other really important thing you need to do, I don't know how to get over to that. The hell? It was seemingly being deceitful. No, Sean Murray was being coy. He was an idiot. How the hell do I get over to this thing? Oh, through here. That's sneaky. Because I wouldn't attribute... Oh, gross. I wouldn't attribute malice to him. When I think in reality, he had this big, beautiful project that was his dream. And I think he thinks of it as something more than it actually is. And so he was being, oh, what's his face? What's the guy? Who was the other guy that was in charge of Fable in the black and white games? Because he did the exact same thing. He dreamed big, he promised big. And in the end, he probably was being deceitful, but I think in the beginning he legitimately believed. Yeah. Not Todd Howard. Peter Molyneux. There we go. I think the guy in charge of No Man's Sky was very much a Molyneux situation of he had this big dream of what he wanted to make, and oh right, we can't read the runes on that one or that one. He had this big dream of what he wanted to make, and kind of what he thought it was, and it wasn't like all there, but he liked to. I think it just kind of it like sticks in your head, like this is what he wanted it to be, and they did as good as they could. And so that's how you end up with stuff like No Man's Sky and, you know, Fable, where they're like, yes, every decision you make is important and will, like, have a lasting impact on the story. No, it doesn't. Okay, so we've been this way. This is to the Fafnir storeroom. Goddesses is still a dead game. Yeah, at that point, I don't even know if Goddess was deceitful, or he once again promised big, and then when he realized he couldn't deliver, he just ran away like a coward. Budgets are a problem, and you know the guy needs to make a living. The problem is making a living ends up looking like lying to people and then making a living off of it, which it's about the same thing, honestly, when you really start boiling it down.
It's like there was an entire city under the water.
Aye, lad. A forgotten city.
What was it called?
Well, I forgot.
I'd like to do a series on, Fable 1 at some point. Maybe 2 and 3. It's conning.
You could beach the boat here.
I mean, I'm still not entirely sure if I'd call it conning if you legitimately believe that you can do it. I really think Peter Molyneux and the No Man's Sky people and, you know, so on and so forth, I think they're just delusional. I hate these guys. Oh. He just...
Not ready.
Okay. Didn't block him particularly well. I probably got to use the shockwaves against this guy. A lot harder to hit him. I guess I'm kind of hitting him. There we go. It's an ogre, not a troll. I'm sorry, these guys look a lot more trolly. These guys look a lot more like trolls to me than the actual trolls in this game. Is he not dead yet? Wow. One more hit, and he would have died. Is there? No, that was the last one. They look like the Lord of the Rings trolls. Kind of. For me, trolls are always like a little bit scalier and a little bit more like, bestial. I don't know. Oh, hey.
We'll need something to get through this one.
Now, question. For the previous God of War games, did they really set up Zeus and company to be, you know, they did douchey things to Kratos, but this game is setting up Odin to be this irredeemable dickwad. You know, that more or less has systematically fucked everybody over. Okay, they're all douches in the previous game too. Interesting. I'd love to play a God of War game where Kratos isn't justified. Because, I mean, very clearly in this game, Kratos really is just kind of justified, not in his, Okay, so first game, Ares was the douche. Second game, Kratos was the douche. Oh, wrong one. Oh, but it did stun the shit out of him. That works. So what did Kratos do in the second one? Kratos wasn't justified in the last 5 minutes of God of War 3. I should probably just see if there. Oh, I should see if there's a plot summary. Of the God of War games that I can just watch. I tried watching a Let's Play of them at one point, but it just took too long. I also don't like watching Let's Plays generally. As weird as it is, and odd as it sounds, anytime I watch somebody else do a playthrough of any game, I'm just like, you know, I could be doing this. Okay, so this is one that we pick up. Let's keep looking around for a little while longer. Will this one just stay opened, or do I have to lock it there? Okay, good. I guess these guys are level 6, but that's not so bad anymore. I kind of wish this game didn't have a level system at all. Oh, maybe? I don't know. I just dislike it when games arbitrarily are like, you're under-leveled, therefore you do less damage and take more damage from your enemies. It's like, oh. I guess. So in 2, Kratos sided with the Titans to gain revenge on the Olympian gods. And then in 3, he was betrayed by both the gods and the Titans, so he killed them all. Fair enough. But I don't know. It'd be kind of neat if specifically, like, if there was a game where Kratos... I mean, I guess... It sounds like in 2 might not have been justified, but, it'd be neat if there was a point where it's just like, Kratos is like,
Father,
I'm just kind of a monster.
This looks interesting.
And it doesn't strike me that he's ever really hit that point. God, that is satisfying.
I'll bring him down.
No, don't do that. See? That's why you don't bring them down, boy.
You two make quite a formidable duo.
Okay. Assume that's just a basic shortcut. We're still looking for the other, We're still just looking for the other things for that treasure chest, too. Now that I'm thinking about it. I haven't even paid attention. I haven't been paying as much attention as I should be. Well, keep your eyes peeled. I'm certainly, not keeping them as peeled as I probably should. Okay. Any hanging out around here? No. People point out I don't look up enough. They're right. I don't look up enough in these games. I'm just kind of bad at rubbernecking it. Well, I guess it would be the opposite of rubbernecking. Rubbernecking is looking around. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. Alright, whatever. Maybe up top. The little signs with circles meaningful. No, I already broke them. Usually they have pots and stuff hanging from them. And I already did away with those. Okay, nothing over here, nothing over here. And I think I've already been through here. Yeah, just another shortcut. I love their use of shortcuts in this. I'd actually love to play a God of War game where it's like all just one city that you're running through. Kind of in this manner. I mean pretty much Dark Souls 1 style. Really, I just love to see their take on Dark Souls 1 because this is, I think, kind of one of the closest games... What the hell was that? That was very strange looking. Oh, he's gone. That was fast. Okay. Where are you? Where are these guys? Oh, jeez. I gotta get closer to this one. Come on. Throw me another fastball. I can take it. And then some. Can you? Oh, I guess you kind of can. Shocking.
It is over.
I think I might actually switch out my, my healing pommel. It doesn't heal me that much. It probably does help quite a lot, actually. But it might be a better idea. Get something that's like a little bit more offensive based. Or defensive based. Okay, sent me a link to the timeline of God of War. Yes! Wait, bitter squirrel. Hold on. Summons a spectral squirrel, Ratatosker, to unearth consumables. Yes. That I will use. And we also got pristine scales of the realm. Scales from the world serpent, infused with the light of Elfheim. Upgrade powerful armor.
You called me for this. Please make it last.
Alright, give me a second. Let's see. Weapons, bow. There we go. Gonna upgrade the shit out of him. Anyway, so now we've got the squirrel summon. It's a sassy squirrel, too. I'm curious how many lines they've recorded for him, to be totally honest. Okay, we're still looking for the, damn it. We're still looking for the last thing. Honestly, not sure what that one did. It's cute that Ratatosk is one of your summons, though. I really appreciate that. Is Ratatosk... Ratatosk is not always a squirrel, though. I think I played, oh, jeez. Japanese games make this really confusing, honestly. Because I think I was playing, Tales of Symphonia 2, and Ratatosk was, like, the big bad kind of, sort of, deity in that one. Consistency is tough. Especially with, Ratatosk in Norse mythology runs up and down Yggdrasil, making the bird and the top, the lizard in the bottom, angry. So the bird eats the leaves and the lizard burns the roots, but telling them that the other one said a bad thing about it, and he was always a squirrel. Huh. So Japanese so the Japanese just screwing with... Yeah, that's normal. What did that do? What did any of this do? I keep finding these crystals to light up, and then they don't do shit. I don't know. Guess I'll just keep wandering around. Oh, I see. Rift. It was not obvious. Oh, this one's a problem. What are you? Oh, no! You wanna hop off the cliff, dumbass? Oh, it's jump across. Alright, let's try that again.
Hang on!
Yeah, these guys are immune to frost, so that doesn't really work. That's a ridiculously high-level group. I can try that one more time. I mean, more or less, what I need to do is go rage mode and huck rocks at them. But...
Focus up.
Okay, so that significantly harmed...
On your right!
Wait. Is this guy so tough I can't harm him? I'm just gonna die then. He's so high level, I physically can't hit him from behind. See, I really think enemies should just be tougher, yeah, but not that much tougher. That's... well, I don't know. Maybe it's not that big of a... shit, I don't know.